It's easy to fall in love with a French Bulldog. That squished nose, the waddle, the oversized ears. It's like a cartoon character that came to life. But now, there's a new version taking over TikTok and YouTube Shorts. The Fluffy Frenchie. It's like someone turned the cuteness dial to 11. But here's the question every future dog owner should ask before dropping thousands of dollars. What's the actual difference between a Fluffy and a regular French Bulldog? And which one is right for you? Because spoiler alert, it's not just about the fur. In this video, I'll break it down for you with real-life footage, unexpected facts, and some behind-the-scenes truths breeders won't tell you. Stick with me, especially for the last part. It might just save you from a $10,000 mistake. They might look similar in size and structure, but Fluffy Frenchies and Standard French Bulldogs are two totally different worlds when it comes to maintenance, lifestyle, and even health. The Fluffy Frenchie carries a rare recessive gene, the long-haired LH gene, and that makes them incredibly unique and expensive. But here's where people get it wrong. Fluffy doesn't just mean more adorable. It means more grooming, more overheating risks, and higher odds of skin conditions. While regular Frenchies need minimal brushing, Fluffies need weekly detangling or they'll mat like a sheepdog. And that's just the beginning. If you're imagining a low-maintenance couch potato, you might be in for a surprise. Because Fluffies don't just look extra, they are extra. Let's talk personality. Most people assume the Fluffy version is just a regular Frenchie with a wig. Same temperament, same behavior. But owners often report that Fluffy Frenchies are slightly more energetic, slightly more anxious, and more sensitive to heat and cold. Why? Because that extra coat acts like a full-time sweater. So if you live in a warm climate, think Florida, Texas, or Southern California, you're going to need AC, cooling pads, and indoor walks when it's too hot. On the flip side, a regular Frenchie can handle quick walks under the sun and doesn't need as many adjustments. They're built like little tanks, cute, snoring tanks. Now let's talk money. If you thought a regular French Bulldog was pricey, buckle up. A standard Frenchie from a reputable breeder will cost between $2,000 and $4,000 depending on color and lineage. But a true Fluffy Frenchie? You're looking at anywhere from $6,000 to $15,000, and that's just the starting point. Some colors like blue or merle push the price to $20K plus, and don't even think about stud fees, which can hit 5,000 plusers per session. So unless you're getting into breeding or building a TikTok empire, ask yourself, is the extra fluff really worth it? Here's something few people talk about, the controversy. Some dog lovers and breeders argue that breeding Fluffy Frenchies prioritizes appearance over health. Because these dogs are already prone to breathing issues, adding long fur may increase their discomfort in hot climates. Some veterinarians even warn that the fluff trend could make Frenchies even less functional. On the flip side, Fluffy owners claim their pups are healthy, well-adjusted, and thriving. So who's right? The truth probably sits somewhere in the middle. Just know this, Fluffy Frenchies are not recognized by the AKC standard. So if you're thinking about shows or purebred competitions, the Fluffy gene will disqualify your dog immediately. All right, let's settle this with a real-world side-by-side. I spent a week comparing both types. I tracked their daily routines, their grooming needs, how people reacted to them in public, and even their vet checkups. My regular Frenchie spent more time sleeping, needed a quick brush every few days, and handled the weather like a champ. The Fluffy, on the other hand, needed constant brushing, got overheated after 15 minutes outside, and attracted non-stop attention from strangers. Which sounds amazing, until you realize walking 20 feet takes 10 minutes because everyone stops. If you're introverted, that might be a nightmare. If you're a content creator, jackpot. So here's the bottom line. If you're looking for a showstopper dog that turns heads and melts hearts instantly, and you're ready for the grooming, the vet bills, and the extra cooling gadgets, the Fluffy Frenchie might be for you. But if you want a lower maintenance, equally lovable companion that costs less and fits more easily into daily life, the regular Frenchie is still the king of compact canines. And here's a final tip. No matter which one you choose, make sure your breeder screens for BOAS, brachycephalic obstructive airway syndrome, and spinal issues. Because cuteness fades, but vet bills stick around. If you're thinking of getting either one of these dogs, check the pinned comment. I've linked a free checklist with everything you need to ask a breeder before paying a cent. Avoid scams, avoid heartbreak, and get the dog that actually fits your lifestyle. Hit like, subscribe, and drop in the comments. Are you Team Fluffy or Team Regular? Let the debate begin.